Do you want to learn how to win in Call of Duty Mobile all the time? Do you want to be good and play like a legendary in Call of Duty Mobile? Well, stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Thomas. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 5 tips on how to play like a legendary in Call of Duty Mobile. And just a quick background, I'm not a pro, I'm not a master, I'm a legendary. I've been legendary since I started playing ranked in Call of Duty Mobile in January 2020, and it's a challenge, but I always work hard and make it to legendary. If you want to know how to become a legendary in Call of Duty Mobile fast, well, I'll let you know. It's simple. Play with your friends and help each other out until you become legendaries. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for me, I don't have any friends, but I play well and I follow these tips that I learned from playing with a lot of legendary players in Call of Duty Mobile. And also, if you play with your friends and you get kicked out because you make them lose all the time, then you need to follow these legendary tips. And before we get started, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And without further ado, tip number 1. Loadout. It's good to use the gun that you're familiar with because you'll know how to use that weapon very well. However, you should also check out weapons that other people are using all the time. For example, if you get killed by a Locust or a Man of War all the time, then maybe it's worth checking them out. I usually get killed by a Man of War or a Bison because these legendary players use them all the time. And you know why? Because they're super buffed. Every season, Call of Duty Mobile buff out guns, and you'll find out when a lot of people are using them. Also, new weapons that came out are usually super buffed. For example, remember Fennec? When Fennec first came out, it was the most powerful gun ever. You literally can get kills like nothing. But these days, not so much. So definitely check out the guns that just came out this season, like the Bison. It is also very powerful and can get kills very fast. Also, it is very important to diversify your loadout in Call of Duty Mobile. Some weapons are ideal for specific game modes and maps. For example, in a map like High Rise, it's ideal for you to use a weapon like a sniper, because it's a very big map and it's best to get kills from far away. If all you have in your loadout are shotguns, it would be very difficult and very time consuming to get kills in this map. Also, make sure to use perks and weapon attachments. One big thing that separates noobs from legendaries is the perk Hardwired. It allows you not to die from trip mines. Come on. Usually trip mines won't work on legendaries. I said usually, but not all the time. So make sure to put grenades like Molotov cocktail and thermite on your loadout. Also use the trophy system to avoid getting hit by grenades and also by missiles from bazookas. It's great for game modes like domination and hardpoint. Legendary tip number 2. Improve your aim. Most of the time, the reason why your opponent can kill you before you can kill them is because they have a better aim than you. So you need to improve your aim. One way on how to improve your aim in Call of Duty Mobile is to point where you're going and to point where you think enemy is going to be showing up. For example, if you're going through that door, you need to be pointing at that door because there might be someone coming out of there. If you're running through that door and you're pointing at the floor, you're not gonna make it if there's somebody there. A lot of beginners have this problem. So make sure to practice your aim. Point as fast as you can and follow the target as fast as you can. One way to improve this is through settings. If your aim is not working well, then you might have to tweak your settings. Tweak the setting of the camera sensitivity and firing sensitivity. Here's what mine looks like on the iPhone XS that I use for Call of Duty Mobile all the time. You should be able to point and aim 180 degrees left to right easily. Also, if you see an enemy running towards the left, most likely the enemy is going to continue running towards the left. So make sure to aim towards where he's going. That way you could hit them quickly. Which brings us to my next tip. Tip number 3. Movement. Legendaries are very good at this. Playing Call of Duty Mobile is like playing a game of parkour. You're controlling your character to run through things like boxes, jump across platforms, and slide and crouch, and all of these things. Mastering on how to move like a legendary in Call of Duty Mobile is a very, very big advantage. One thing that you should avoid is going forwards or backwards while firing. Instead, move sideways, going left and right. This would give an enemy a hard time hitting you. If you're moving backwards or forwards towards an enemy, it would look like you're just a sitting duck and not moving at all from their perspective. Make sure you move all the time and not stay in one place, unless it's an actual strategy that you're trying to do in search and destroy where you want to stay quiet. One technique that I do is that every time I get a kill and I don't see any other enemies in front of me that I can shoot, I would just slide right away. This would allow me to not get hit by enemies that are not in my field of view. They could be behind me or to the left, so it's a good idea to slide as soon as you get a kill, because it takes you out of your current location as soon as possible. Make sure to utilize movements like slide, jump, or prone. I usually slide and then jump and aim when I enter a room or go around the corner. This would allow you to move very quickly and surprise the enemy. You could also slide at an angle, not just straight. Another technique I do is I slide and I look behind me. You may be getting hit from the back, and a good movement to use is to slide at an angle and aim straight behind you. This would allow you to survive getting killed from behind and a chance to get a kill. Going on prone position also allows you to be a smaller target. Instead of a whole body that can be targeted by the enemy, you would be a lot harder to hit if you're on prone position. If your enemy's gun's recoil is bad, it would be a big advantage to you if you go on prone and start shooting. Tip number 4. Knowledge of the map and predicting. If you have a good knowledge of the map, it would be a great advantage on where to be and where to expect the enemies would appear or hide. So if there's a new map, you should go ahead and explore it right away. See where people get their kills and find glitches that exist in maps. For example, in Hackney Yard, you can go up here. People may know that you can get up here, but they usually won't expect you to be here. It's also a very good idea and a big advantage to listen to your surroundings in Call of Duty Mobile. Make sure to wear headphones or earphones like the Apple AirPods Pro. I love these because they're wireless and they also allow me to listen for enemies that are coming from the left, right, or behind me. If you're playing a match like Hardpoint or Team Deathmatch, and you respawn at this side, you could predict that your enemies would be coming from this side of the map. Or if you're playing Domination, you would know that if they capture A, they would respawn here by the basketball court, so if you try to capture A, you have to keep watching people respawning at the basketball court or someone hiding behind a tree or in the kitchen. Which brings me to tip number 5. Utilize walls and boxes as shields. I usually use FMJ or full metal jacket and all of my guns as attachments. I keep firing while I disappear from my enemy's sight. Not all walls can be penetrated, so again, knowing the map is a big advantage. But if you're behind a wall, usually enemies won't know for sure if you're there or if you have left and gone to the other side. So definitely use the walls to your advantage. Being able to use cars, boxes, and walls allow you not to be hit easily with bullets. Don't be out in the open if you don't have to. There could be a lot of enemies shooting at you when you're out in the open. Even if you're moving fast, you would still be their number one target just because they could see you clearly. So if you see an enemy from across the map, shoot at them from behind a car or a box. Just like I said earlier with going on prone position. You would be a smaller target instead of your whole body as a target. Use the walls and boxes to restore your health and reload your weapon. When you're reloading, you get a lot slower, so don't reload out in the open. But if you have nowhere to go, at least go prone and get up and slide out of there as fast as you can. I know I said that I'm gonna give you 5 tips, but I have a bonus tip for you guys. Bonus tip. PTFO. PTFO in Call of Duty means play the objective. Legendary players always play the objectives because they can't afford to lose. They always win. And how do you win? If you play the objectives. For example, if it's hardpoint, you capture the hardpoint. If it's domination, you capture B, you capture A. If it's search and destroy, eliminate all the enemies or plant the bomb and destroy the target. As a legendary, we're always trained to win all the time because we can't afford to lose a match and lose a rank. So that concludes my tips on how to play like a legendary in Call of Duty Mobile. On my next video, I'll show you my top 5 guns in Call of Duty Mobile, so stay tuned. Check out my other videos on my channel and also check out my Call of Duty Mobile playlist. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.